What is going on, guys? And today I am bringing you here something a little bit different. If anybody is a level 60 in Neverwinter, they understand the struggle of getting kicked and not really being able to play them. So I went ahead and I created a devoted cleric, and I've mastered the art of healing, and I've looked around, and like when I started off I really couldn't find anything. Well, we're gonna get straight into the abilities that you want to do. First ability is Astral Shield. You get this early, and it is basically just a little dart. It doesn't do much damage, but what it does is it regains your hit points, and it makes it so you can use your devoted ability better. So basically it's cheese. When you're defined, or whatever you want to call it, channel affinity is what you do on the right bumper, and this refills it in like 4 hits. So basically it's 1, 2, 3, 4, and your bar is full. The next thing we're going to look at is Healer's Lore. This is a class feature, and I'm pretty sure you can only have 2 of these. So you rank these up and you get buffs for your potency, so potions are stronger and they'll heal you more and stuff like that, and you can heal better, and that's really good to have that. And basically just run that in the beginning. And then Divine Fortune, while we're talking about them, they build up divine power quicker, which is the right bumper for devoted clerics. And if you ever use the devoted cleric, you know what the right bumper does, but I will explain that in game. The next ability we are going to look at is Healing Word. This you get at level 5, and it is basically a heal over time effect from range, and ranked up all the way it is plus 30 health, and it has some really good range, and it's pretty good for just pure healing. The next ability we are going to look at is Flame Strike. Flame Strike is a damage where it is one of your specials that you get for getting glory, I think it is. And basically it's just some damage, and I like that over Hallowed Ground because it's more compact and it pushes the guys up. But the powers, or the glory powers, are all up to you, but there is one that I will be talking about later that is very important to use. Alright, one more thing I'm going to add in here is if you do want to do a little bit of damage per second, you're going to want to pick up Daunting Light. Daunting Light is a ray of light that comes down from the ground, and it is really OP. And it's for DPS only, but if you're going to be a healer, I recommend you go full healer mode. The next ability we will be looking at is Blastation of Health. This is a heal over time, but it instantly heals if you are in Definity. Definity is the right bumper, which I will explain in game when we do get into it. Here is the glory power I was talking about, Divine Armor. It is a damage and hit point buff for your whole team, and it is a spread, and it lasts quite a bit. So it is really good, and it lasts 40 feet, and it's a burst. The next ability we are going to be talking about is Divine Glow. Divine Glow is it's kind of on the break of healing, damage, and just kind of a little bit of everything. This ability is a heal over time. It is damage resistant, they are all healed, and it is pretty good. So I usually run that at my Y ability. And the last ability we are going to look at today is Astral Shield. This shield is a spread shield, and it is a damage and temporary hit point buff. So now we're going to look at my setup, and the abilities I will all tell you guys to use when I recommend. Okay, now that we have went over all of our abilities, I will show you guys my setup and the recommended setup for me. Left trigger I have is Astral Shield, which heals up my Definity in 4 hits, so it is really good. I have Healer's Lore active for buffs. I have Flame Strike as my left bumper and Y for damage if I ever feel like damaging. Healing Word is a Y ability that I interchange with Divine Glow. Divine Glow, and that is interchangeable depending on how you feel. Divine Fortune I recommend right away because it gives you 15% more divine power, which is really good, and I'll explain when we get into the gameplay. Right trigger is Sacred Flame. This is plus 30 damage, and it gives a 10 feet buff radius, and it regains hit points from hitting the enemies. Another ability is Blast Station of Health. I have it as my B ability. It is a healing circle. I recommend it all the way. Divine Armor is armor that spreads out to all of your teammates, but it is a glory power. Divine Glow is my Y ability right now. Like I said, it could be switched out with Healing Word. And Astral Shield is my X ability that gives buffs and hit points like crazy to teammates. Them are the abilities I recommend, and if you guys want to pause the video and look right at the bottom, you guys see the abilities I have. Divine Glow is a circle, this is also a circle, and this is also a circle. So it's all splash, and every single ability for this is splash. So here we go. We're going to jump straight into a dungeon, and I'll explain a little bit more. Okay guys, I was recording, and I couldn't get into a dungeon, and I stopped my recording, and my software kept recording, so I had this dungeon. I wasn't going for anything, so I'm not like sitting here live commenting and showing you guys and telling you guys what's up. But as you guys can see, just all the healing points are going. I have all my abilities set, like I was talking in the video. If you guys have any questions, leave them down in the comments below. And really, when you guys do this, you guys need to know your personnel, because this is a 8300 gear score epic dungeon. And my gear score is, I don't even think it's 9,000. So I'm not a tank, and you just need to know your personnel in this. Because if you look, we have a shielder and a great weapon fighter who takes aggro of the minions, and your job is to basically run around, they take aggro, and you heal them. That's all it is. You guys will see some people will get mad at you just because they don't know what a healer actually does, and they'll be like, wow, thanks for not helping me or something like that, because you're not hurting the enemies. But as you guys can see, you guys can hurt the enemies as long as you use your right trigger and left trigger ability, but just make sure you heal them. Always check the heal bars on the left. Don't pay attention to the game, just pay attention to the heal bars and your health. But thank you guys for watching. Like I said, leave comments below. Subscribe for more. Thank you guys for watching. Bye.